Sports app, powered by KSLSports.com, Utah's only all-in local sports app, connecting you with all the action you love. Free. Download the free KSL Sports app today from your favorite app store.
Bottom of the seventh inning, we got a new pitcher on the mound for Washington State. It's going to be Caden Kalber, number 13, coming in to pitch right here. Kalber will get his numbers and stats here with Jordan.
Thank you, Ryan. Kalber with a 4.50 earned run average. This will be his 11th appearance for the Cougars. He leads Wazoo in appearances now. He's thrown just 8 innings in those 10 appearances. He's given up 4 earned runs, 9 walks, 10 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .290 off the tall right-hander. The Wolverines have really struggled to get some runs tonight. Kabler, the 6'7", that's right, 6 feet 7 inches tall, 185-pound redshirt sophomore out of Pasco, Washington.
So the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for Utah Valley: Payson Hayes, Kyle Coburn, and Tavin Lords. And right now, Utah Valley may just be happy a new pitcher's on the mound after Ethan Ross struck out the side in the bottom of the 6th inning. Utah Valley looking to try to see if they can get some offense going. The Wolverines just 2 for 20 at the plate tonight.
Well, be careful what you wish for, because I said the exact same thing when Ross came into the ballgame. I said, well, they just may be happy to see Haft out of the ballgame. Not so.
This Washington State pitching staff has been really tough on Utah Valley as Payson Hayes stands in from the right side, and the pitch on its way. Hayes takes the first pitch fastball off the plate for ball 1. Payson Hayes has walked and scored a run back in the 2-run second for the Wolverines. Also has grounded out to second base back in the 4th inning. A 5-2 lead for Washington State on top of Utah Valley. Here's the 1-0 pitch on its way to Hayes. He swings through it, and I think it might have been maybe foul-tipped, or at least came out of the catcher's glove there for Meyer. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hayes has had one of the better at-bats of this game, and it came back in the 2nd inning, and it was just a walk. He battled to a 3-2 count. Other than that, I mentioned, Ryan, the Wolverines have, you mentioned 2 for 20, 1 single, and then the big triple off of Lord's bat. They have not done a whole lot offensively tonight.
Here's the 1-1 pitch to Hayes, a slider that gets in there just above the knees for a strike. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes the count here on Payson Hayes. Again, it was the bottom part of the order, kind of like we saw towards the end of the series against Grand Canyon. The 1-2 pitch, Hayes chases a slider low and outside for strike 3, and there's 1 away. That's the 4th straight Wolverine to go down on strikes. And here's third baseman Kyle Coburn. But late in that series against Grand Canyon, it was Coburn and the bottom part of the Utah Valley lineup that really got things started, including Trey Newman, who was down there. And now tonight, once again, that 2 runs coming back in the 2nd, it was the 7, 8, 9 hitters that were really kind of getting stuff going. As Coburn stands in the first pitch, a fastball, just gets below the belt for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Kyle Coburn walked in the 2nd, grounded out in the 4th. Here with 1 gone. Ready to go, working from the stretch. And that one's in there for a strike 2, no balls and 2 strikes. Kalber on the mound, number 13 for Washington State. Working from the stretch here with 1 gone, bottom of the 7th inning. Utah Valley looking to get some late inning heroics today. The 0-2 pitch, again, it looked to be the slider, and swinging and missing was Kyle Coburn for strike 3, and there's 2 gone in the 7th inning, and that brings up Tavin Lords. Lords 1 for 2, had a triple that just nearly missed getting out of the ballpark back in the 2nd inning, went off the wall, and Lords was able to hustle into 3rd for an RBI opposite field triple, and then also grounded out back to the pitcher back in the 5th inning. Kalber ready to go right here. Ready to go, and the first pitch on its way home from Kalber. Lords swings and sends this one foul down into the Utah Valley bullpen, where appears maybe a right-hander starting to throw down there. I don't know if that might be Devin Smith. But
it is indeed. Good call, partner.
You start to get to this point of the season, and you start to kind of get in a rhythm and an idea here. You know, game number 4 for me this year, or game number 5, sorry. It's I'm sitting in a pretty good spot over here. Lords a one-hopper, a nice play. Russell knocked it down. He's going to have to hurry. He won't get Lords at first, and Utah Valley with a 2-out base runner. That ball was hit hard and took kind of a tough hop on Russell at the last minute. But Russell, I think, had initially made the play, or at least fielded it, but then he wasn't able to come up with it. And so we'll have to wait and see here. For the time being, though, Lords is on with 2 outs in the inning. And we go back to the top of the lineup, and Garrett Broussard, that's going to be it looks like it's going to be an E4 right there, an error against Kyle Russell. And now it's going to bring up Garrett Broussard. Broussard, a hard base hit back in the 5th inning that went straight back up the middle into center field. Looking to try to continue that plate appearance here, and the pitch gets over for a called strike. And it's 0-1 right here. Kind of a sidearm kind of delivery that's kind of hiding, I feel like, that off-speed pitch a little bit until that breaks at the last minute. And I think that's what's getting some of these Wolverine hitters out in front right here. Definitely kind of a tough motion from Caden Kalber on the mound. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On its way home, Broussard, ground ball through the right side, base hit. Lords is going to go from second, try to get to third, puts on the brakes at the last minute as a rocket came in from Colin Montez in right field. And Utah Valley now with runners on at first and second with 2 outs here in the inning, and that's going to bring up Mitch Morales.
Well, you said it. Montez with a rocket coming in. I thought Tavin Lords can run, and when he was stopped at second base, I thought, what? You got to take third on that, don't you? And then I saw the throw, and I knew exactly why he stopped.
A very smart decision by third base coach David Carter in that third base coach's box to quickly go, you know what, Tavin, second's good for now.
Yeah, don't get thrown out at third.
Here's the pitch to Mitch Morales. Again, that backdoor slider gets in there for a called strike to Morales. Morales flew out twice to right field and walked back in the 1st inning. He was advanced to second on a balk call. We had 2 balks in the 1st inning, I want to say. One on Utah Valley, one on Washington State. I don't know if I've seen 2 balks in an inning. They'll try the pickoff throw to first, but diving back as Broussard is thought there for a minute. That one may have made contact with Morales, but it misses him for a ball, and it's 1-1.
Well, opportunities have been tough to come by tonight for Utah Valley. They've left just 4 on, but the tying run at the plate here in the late innings.
And here in the 7th, if you could at least get 1, it at least kind of keeps that lead a little bit closer, kind of inches a little bit closer to that lead. The pitch to Morales there is, I think he was potentially trying to hold up but couldn't, and he swings through it, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he was fooled by the breaking ball there. And I think that goes to your point, Ryan. He didn't recognize that was a breaking ball for a very long time.
Runners on at first and second, 2 gone, bottom of the 7th inning. Morales at the plate, the 1-2 pitch, swings and misses, chases a pitch out of the zone, and the inning is over. Kalber gets all 3 outs via the strikeout, the last 6 recorded via strikeout for Washington State. We head to the 8th, 5-2 Cougars here on the WAC Digital Network.
Right next to you.